Alexander's destruction of Thebes was near total. All that he allowed to remain were the temples, the ancient Cadmea, and the house of the poet Pindar. The rest of the rebellious Greeks immediately surrendered, and Alexander could once again turn his gaze towards Persia. As was only natural before such a grand expedition, Alexander went to Delphi, seeking the wisdom of the god Apollo. When Alexander arrived, he was told that Apollo's priestess was absent from the temple, this being a day when prophecies were forbidden. But Alexander, believing that his will surpassed any sacred rules, marched to the priestess's quarters and began to drag her towards the temple, determined that she would tell him his fate. "My son!" exclaimed the terrified priestess. "You are unconquerable!" Satisfied with his boorishly acquired prophecy, Alexander crossed the Hellespont. Parmenion was waiting with the advance guard, but Alexander had more pressing matters. He proceeded to Troy, where he anointed the gravestone of Achilles with oil. He and his friends ran races around the tomb, as though they were the heroes of Homer's Iliad. The Persians had time for no such frivolities. They assembled their forces at the river Granicus, trusting in its steep banks and fast-flowing waters to deter Alexander's onslaught. Alexander gazed at the army arrayed against him, a host more numerous than any he had yet faced. The steeds of the Persian nobles strutting along the serried ranks, their riders eagerly watching for a glimpse of the invader they wished to slay. Upon a single charge across the Granicus, Alexander would stake the fate of his entire expedition.
The Persians hold a stout position and have the benefit of rest. Our men are tired from the march. Reconsider your assault, I urge you.
I did not cross the Hellespont to be waylaid by this puny stream. Form up. You will take the infantry on the left and center, while I shall lead the cavalry on the right, as befits a king's honor. I shall break the Persians' morale, so long as you do not flee first.
See how the foe deploys his troops, and arrange yours accordingly. Your cavalry charge will be for naught if the rest of the line crumbles.
Macedonians! Many of you served my father, who led you to victories against the warlike Thracians, the savage Illyrians, the hard-riding Scythians. Fine victories, but look at the host against whom I lead you today. The finest soldiers of the Persian Empire. How splendid their costumes! How lustrous their horses! How magnificent their banners! Have you ever seen so grand an army? Now think of the glory when you rout them today! Imagine the trophies you will hang above your hearths! Here, ringing in your ears the acclamation that you fought beside Alexander on the day of his greatest victory! Cry Zeus Soter and charge!
Here we go, lads! Kill their commanders and break their spirits!
Alright, this is a really cool mission. I like this one a lot. First things first, I'll take care of some... Ooh, some captain.
Seize that Persian command post!
Kill that Persian commander.
command post is this? The satrap's brought half his wardrobe.
Right, team 2 to take care of these guys. 1.
Sacred fires, thronged with chanting magi, exhorting the foe to greater feats. Douse their flames!
These golden trinkets are ours now.
They're horse pens. You know what to do with those, lad.
The Persian standards! Burn them, lads!
Splitting our troops into 2 is definitely the way to go. Allows us to complete double the amount of objectives.
Let the Persians see their banners burn. Turn those fine pigments black.
Run hard, you silver-maned stallions, like luminous comets through an ashen sky.
Let's regroup these boys. These ones can take care of the field, hospital.
Persian field hospital! Seize it and stop them patching up their sickly conscripts. I smell cedar and frankincense. Another of the Persian sacred pyres.
Poultices, tourniquets, bandages. Patch yourselves up and get back in the fight.
See, Persians! Your once mighty fires now reduced to sputtering embers. I see the sigil of Mithridates, son-in-law of King Darius. Let him face me, since his father will not.
Another field hospital. There!
If it's bleeding, staunch it. If it's dislocated, relocate it. Then get back on your horses and into the fray. A section of the line is in trouble. The captain is dead.
There! Breastplate of Rosarches, foremost among these satraps in valor. The honor of killing him will be mine alone.
Into their baggage camp, like wolves in a henhouse.
Another brave captain lost. You must support the infantry, Alexander.
Mithridates! Face me, man! They are broken! By the 12 gods, I triumph!
Not yet. Persians may have fled, but their Greek mercenaries remain, encamped in the hills at the rear.
What self-respecting Greek would serve the Persian king? I shall deal with these myself. Each company is to send me the man who most distinguished himself today. These will form my hunting party.
Hard men, these Greek mercenaries. A blessing for us that the Persians were too distrustful to put them in the front line, but taking them out now will still be tough going.
Alright, what we want here is one group of rompiers and one group of bowmen. Some very specific strats for these. So, team 3. One thing I noticed is the enemy gets pulled out of position if we lure them in with the archers. So now they're just going to chase these guys. Rather than fight properly. It's a weird thing, I don't really understand it, but it seems to be some kind of weird thing with the AI.
I see
see you need some reserves, Alexander. It seems that ranging forward with your warrior band might be better suited to the pages of Homer than a modern battlefield.
The ravine divides here. They're holding both paths. You take one group out, and the other will have to fall back before they're outflanked.
Oh, there's the priest. Kill the priests!
The others are retreating. Push on.
Alright, we are gonna want some more. Actually, Fallen Gates might be a good shout.
Assess the situation, lad, and choose your approach.
Can you see how they kind of like try to go and get the archers at the back? It's a really weird thing with the AI. I don't know if it's a bug or what. Like, they will attack us, obviously, but a lot of troops seem to get stuck on each other, trying to get to our archers. Seems to be the best strat.
The day has been long, but do not slacken now, brave soldiers.
Probably just gonna roll with another set of Royal Companions.
I see your camp behind you, traitors. You cannot continue to fall back much longer.
Is Valo! Scorpions out. Kind of nuts just how good companion cavalry really are. It's just kind of just kill everything. Granted, these are royals, so probably better than the normal versions.
We have you cornered, Greeks. Like hunters hemming in a growling boar.
Grab some more foliars. I guess the old Loramin tactic also works quite nicely. Where do those run foliars go? There they are.
Perdiccas, more reserves. Those men Parmenion gave me lacked the requisite spirit.
Forgive us, Lord Alexander! Forgive us and spare our lives!
I think they'll be useful in future scenarios, so I'm going to spare them.
Mercy is the gift of the strong, and I bestow it on you. A fine victory, Macedonians, and the first of many. Let Darius bear witness. I am not some marauder to be dealt with by his lackeys. I am King Alexander, and I lay claim to this realm.
Definitely the easiest mission so far that we've encountered. That includes the starting mission, quite frankly. It's an interesting one. I like it, but I think it's too short. I mean, this was literally a quarter of an hour video. Not even that. But anywho, folks, this will right about conclude this mission. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help support the channel, be greatly appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.